Hey man, it's Pimp Tobi, man. Shout out Dirty Glove Bastard, man. I just jumped off the porch, but I've been off the porch though. You hear me? Since 3rd grade, outside. No, I'm playing, no, for real though. But I'm dead serious though. Hey, off the porch now. DGB, tap in. Pimp Tobi 16, Tobi Montana out now on all platforms.
Going on like 20 if they ever get the drop on me. Call me Tobi Montana, why you?
All right, so we got the one and only Pimp Tobi jumping off the porch with us today. Welcome, bro.
Yeah, man, we here in the A. Shout out DGB, man, off the porch. Pimp Tobi, we out here in the A with it.
Yes, sir, man. Came a long way from the Bay Area, right?
Long way. Nah, it wasn't too far. A little like 3-4 hour flight. It wasn't too long. I don't know. It was cool. But yeah, it's my first time out here for sure.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, it's my first time in the A. I like it out here.
Yeah. What do you think about Atlanta, man? Was it what you expected? Was it not what you expected? A little bit of both, or?
Man, I really ain't got to see too much of this yet. For real, I just been working. I've been in rapper mode. I've been going and doing a little stuff here, going to the studio. I didn't really get to see. I ain't seen the nightclub scene yet. That's really all. That's like the main thing.
That's the main thing here.
Yeah, like the clubs and everything. I ain't really been to none of that yet. But I for sure got to go check it out before I leave, for sure.
Man, I wish I'd known that. I would have told you to go to Magic City last night, man.
Magic City, that's where it's
on Monday nights?
Yeah, that's where I've been
That's
hearing.
the world famous Magic City Mondays, man.
Damn, see, I didn't know. That's where I should have went.
Yeah. I think Tuesdays, I don't know if it's still this, but at the Blue Flame, which is right down the street, man. Yeah, they do $5 Tuesdays.
What's they said, VVS or something?
Yep.
It's another one like that too or something like that. Yeah.
But Blue Flame on Tuesdays, I think it's like $5 to get in, $5 dances and all that too.
Okay,
man. So
okay.
That would be the move for tonight.
Yeah.
Because it's like each night they got a certain club.
Yeah, I
that
for
really
sure
be
gotta
popping.
go get me a little section, one of the clubs, you know, pop my shit in there one time. I don't know if I'm past the threshold for cussing.
No, you good.
I'm good now? Okay, for sure.
Pop it, bro. For sure, man. So, man, let's just go ahead and dive into your story from Berkeley, California, right?
Yeah. Berkeley for sure. Came out of Berkeley, you know, Bay Area, waterfront.
Okay.
Yeah, man, we out here. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like the Bay Area and Berkeley kind of get like overlooked. Well, Berkeley for sure, but like just even the Bay Area, West Coast in general get overlooked. But it's like, it's a lot of shit that stem from the Bay too. Like specifically, like, you know, like just culture influences from the music to the fashion. You know what I'm saying? Like, we for sure play a big part in a lot of shit. We just don't really get our credit, but you know, it's cool. They gonna see. You know what I'm saying? A lot of motherfuckers know though. Like if you know, you know, you gotta be tapped in and really know what's going on.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Why do you feel like you guys don't get that credit though, man? Because this is nothing new. Like the Bay Area's been popping since what, the late 80s, early 90s?
Yeah. I feel like kind of like we just so much like kind of like our own little country. Like out here, it's kind of, I feel like it's more connected down south, cause like the states, like you could drive like 3 hours and you in another state, you in North Carolina or something, or you in Memphis or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like out there, it's like all one big ass state. Like you drive 6 hours, you in the same state, but you in the whole, you either from the Bay, in the Bay or in LA, and them like two whole other like worlds even, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, we kind of like, I feel like it's crabs in a barrel out there too. We kind of be holding ourselves back for sure. We just be, you know, the politics and everything, we'll never be able to just like get past that, you know what I'm saying? Make it out of just the West Coast, you know what I'm saying, on to some global level. It been a couple, but like, I feel like it be far and few for sure.
Yeah, especially recently. You don't hear about too many artists from the Bay blowing up anymore, man.
Yeah, like the definition of blowing up out there be different. Like, you get a couple million on the song or get $1 million or $2 million, you feel like shit, you been blown up, you street famous, you in the Bay, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like I blew up. I was just, you know what I'm saying? I was just on BET. I got my millions of views and this and that. And it's like, when you out there on the West Coast, it's like, you feel me? You feel like you already famous. So motherfuckers don't even be like looking past that, you know what I'm saying? But now I'm on some shit like, I'm trying to look past that, like, you know what I'm saying? Go beyond just the Bay and just West Coast, you know what I'm saying? Because the West Coast, it go from like fan base, West Coast fan base, most like it mostly be like from LA, Bay Area, Seattle, Portland, Vegas, Arizona. You know what I'm saying? That's really what it be kind of like. But I'm trying to expand, bring it out here to the A, Texas, you know what I'm saying? Just expand, New York, everywhere. Make this shit global.
Yeah, because even with your new project, the sound on there, it doesn't sound like a Bay Area album. You know, it's kind of got a sound for everyone, I feel like.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like I kind of like carved my own sound out into this rap game, like for real, like, cause when I came out, I kind of like, I didn't really just follow what everybody else was doing. Like, you know, the kind of sound, like, I feel like when I came out was like kind of the Detroit sound. Everybody was like rapping on Detroit type beats and stuff. And then I started cooking up with the homies and shit. Like my homie Apollo Justin was making beats and shit. And I'm like sitting there in the lab with him actually like kind of creating the beat with him, you know what I'm saying? Like saying like cause I got an ear for music. I done grew up around music my whole life. So you feel me? I got an ear for that shit. I be knowing how I want certain shit to sound. And we kind of created our own sound with that shit, like just making beats and then me switching it up. I'll be rapping on some, doing the melody on some, like, you know what I'm saying? That type of stuff for sure. And you'll never know who listening. Like motherfuckers like be like, you be inspiring motherfuckers in whole other states that you wouldn't even know. You know what I'm saying? Like motherfuckers that done went like platinum and did all this shit and they done been getting inspired by your shit, but you're not even knowing. I'm just making shit in the garage, just putting it on SoundCloud. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
For sure.
Yeah, that's the power of the internet right there.
Yeah,
man.
on God, for sure.
Yeah. So we'll go back to the new album in a sec, man. Let's take it back to like your childhood and all that, man. Talk about your upbringing in Berkeley, man.
Yeah, shit. I grew up in Berkeley and shit. I ain't gonna lie. I'm the youngest of like six siblings. I got both my parents, my dad from Jamaica, my mama from Finland. So they both moved out here. They was just, you know, they just been working and working, just trying to find a way and shit. And I had all older siblings, and I got like one full brother. I got 3 half brothers, and like 3 sisters. And you know, I just grew up kind of around just seeing all this shit like since a young nigga, like just being in the Bay, just my bad, these allergies tearing me up.
Nah, you good.
Shit. Hey, I swear to God, ever since I landed in Atlanta, these allergies been beating my ass. I've been battling. I've been trying to fight back.
Nah, you good. We can cut that
Yeah, but
out.
nah, shit, leave all that. Fuck
He said
it,
leave
man.
it in. All right.
I
Say
don't
no
care.
more.
It's Atlanta. We out here. This allergy, they gonna relate to that. These allergies is not no joke. But nah, yeah. What I was saying though.
Yeah, you was talking about your siblings being the youngest.
Oh yeah. So shit, even when I grew up, like my oldest brother had went to jail when I was in like 2nd grade, and then my other brother that had died, rest in peace, Rico. And like I just grew up seeing my older brother, they smoking, my pops dinner, growing weed, selling weed, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, and we just like just growing up around that shit, seeing that shit. And I grew up kind of like in the end of the hyphy movement, like, and I had dreads already just cause I was like, my pops, you know, they Jamaican, they just had me twisted since a kid, you know what I'm saying? I'm growing up in the end of the hyphy movement, like, oh, this shit going crazy. Everybody got dreads going dumb and shit. I'm like, oh, they fired up. But yeah, like, this shit, I feel like growing up with all those siblings and stuff, I seen everything, and I seen all the trials and errors they went through, and I kind of like learned from everything they did, you know what I'm saying? Seeing my brother going to jail, seeing my other brother passing away, and then like just seeing like my other brother, like, you know, like just I be just paying attention to everything, and I'm like, okay, so now when I'm trying to start hustling now, to when I get out of school, I already got some shit going, you feel me? Like, to where, like, cause that's the best time when you a young nigga to be just hustling and shit. You ain't gotta pay no bills. Motherfuckers don't be thinking like that though. You know, I'm in school, I'm not paying no bills and shit. I'm not paying real grown people bills. I'm gonna get some money and stack my money up, you know what I'm saying? So when I get out of high school, I already got some shit going. And that's really all I was on. I've been off the porch since like 3rd grade. I was smoking weed and shit. I was just outside. Used to be at the skate park and shit, just skating, just being bad, just outside smoking weed, doing bad shit. Oh God.
What would you say were like some of the biggest trials and tribulations you had to overcome in your life so far?
Shit. I feel like it's always something new. I'm always going through trials and tribulations.
Yeah, that's just never ending, unfortunately.
It's always something. That's why, it'd be so much shit going on behind the scenes too. I don't even talk about it. I just go through it, you feel me? Like, everybody go through shit, but like, it be shit like, like a nigga just really go through shit. Like, it'll always, if it's not one thing, it's another. That's how I be feeling.
Mm-hmm.
Like, whether it's some like, man, a nigga done lost it all, got it back, crashed cars and did all type of shit, like went to jail, had to, you feel me? Like I just recently, like I was just fighting a case for like a year. I'm on 2 probations right now for 2 strap cases, and they took $35,000 from me. I was just fighting the case for like a year. Oh God, like, and that's the fucked up part. It's like I'm in Cali. They took my money from me talking about, cause I had some weed on me. But like, weed legal out there, like, and they talking about some, like I had possession to sell. I'm like, this is really just how much weed I smoke. I don't sell weed, like what the fuck? I just smoke a lot of weed, like. So yeah, they did that, but I fought and I just finally got my money back. It been like a year. I just got my money back. I had to bring them W-2s. I'm like, man, I done got direct deposits of 40,000 and shit like that off of music. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that shit really like, they over here trying to keep my money and shit, but yeah, I just been dealing with that. Like, and that be some of the shit I be going through behind the scenes, like just fighting 2 cases back to back and shit, and not even having to bail out on 2 cases, just fighting 2 cases. I had to do community service, all type of little bullshit. Like, yeah, it be fucked up, but yeah, niggas be going through that shit. I've been doing this shit, like, been just, that's what come with being outside when you in the streets, it's shit gonna happen.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure you're happy to have that shit behind you at this point.
For sure. That's why I kind of be trying to just chill now. Like, you know what I'm saying? I be like, man, I'm tired of high speeding and running from police and going to jail and doing all type of other shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I just be chilling. I be on 2K and shit, just
there you
in
go,
the studio.
house,
Yeah, like recording this shit. That's why I'm about to start streaming on Twitch, all that shit. Like, start just, and now I just figured out how to record myself. So now, you feel me, nigga, just do that all day. For sure, like, that's what kind of, I think, made this rap shit fun to me again. You know what I'm saying? Just recording myself. I just been doing that. I recorded this whole album myself.
Okay,
Yeah.
You've had a lot of highlights in your music career, man. Let's start off with that First Day Out record that you put out, what was that, 2017, 2018?
I think I was about like 2017, yeah, I think something like that for sure. 2016, 17 maybe. But yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I think that's like after a nigga kind of like gained some of the most traction. That's like one of them timeless songs motherfuckers still listen to today.
I was
like,
reading the comments. People were like, we still on this shit.
Yeah, like, you feel me? That shit's still streaming to this day. Like, that's one of my still top stream songs to this day. Like, really just, I ain't gonna lie. And that shit's so crazy because that song, that was even back when I was like 16, 17. I had went to jail, caught a little strap. Like, I've been just catching strap cases and shit just since a kid. Like, this shit been, police always just fucking with a nigga. But yeah, I had like got back from like just a little strap case when I was at like 17, and I was in school. Cause this is after I was on ankle monitor and shit, and then I'm at school. Like I had just got out of jail and shit, so now it's like first day out. I had to go back up to school. I'm at the little continuation school, a little B-Tech, right? It's the little high school I went to, and I think I was in like 9th, 10th grade or something. But like, the class up there, every class was like an hour and a half long, because it was like the little credit recovery little school where they send all the fuck ups and shit. So it was like an hour and a half. We would just be sitting in class. I'd just be on my phone in class, just sitting there. I'm just going through my shit, like checking all my new shit, because I've been in jail for a little bit. So I'm looking at all my little emails and text messages and shit. I see an email that's been in my email for a minute, and it's from my partner Apollo. It's like a beat. I'm like, damn, I ain't even seen he sent me this one. I play it. I'm listening to it in class. I just started thinking. I'm like, oh, this, I gotta go do this. I'm about to go home and go record this. I call the engineer, my boy Yeef. I tell him, I'm like, hey, after I get out of school, pull up on me. Woo. I gotta go to the house and shit, go charge this ankle monitor. But we could record at my house. You feel? I was still on house arrest, so I'm like, shit. I had to go to school and go straight back home. I couldn't even go to the studio or nothing. So I told him pull up to the crib. I recorded that motherfucker in my room, just charging my ankle monitor and shit. And I ain't gonna lie, that shit was crazy. That nigga made some history with that motherfucker. That shit, like, I feel like that shit influenced the whole like wave too. Like motherfuckers wasn't really doing a lot of like the melody shit like that in the Bay too, or not even just in the Bay, but like, you know, like kind of like the rapping with the melody shit, but like on a different sound. Yeah, like I ain't gonna lie, that's for sure. That's still one of my favorite songs I did.
It's good to hear that you didn't get burnt out on it, because a lot of artists say, like, usually that first song that blows up for them, they're like, man, I can get sick of that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, then you followed up in 2019 with Pimpin Since The Playground, man. This album was crazy. Talk about that one, man, putting that together that project.
Yeah, shit, that's like my first, that was really like my first and only album that I put out. Yeah, I like my first and only mixtape. That was like a mixtape. I'd say that's more like a mixtape, but like, yeah, album, mixtape, same shit though. But that was really like a mixtape, like that I put together just like with most of the songs. Cause I used to just be dropping on SoundCloud, so that was like with most of the songs that I just put on SoundCloud, and then like I had some new songs on there, and then I just put that shit out. Cause I remember like this was before, like back when I first came out, I feel like it wasn't as many motherfuckers dropping albums like that. Like back, it was like a handful of rappers from the Bay, especially around that time. Like it was like, I'd say, at that time it was probably like it was me, S.O.B., Mike Sherm, Lil P, Lil Yace, and Yada. Am I missing anybody? That's about, yeah, that was about it. Like it was a couple more I might be forgetting, but like it wasn't too many rappers. So and then like niggas would drop like one video every month, and that'd be it. It wasn't like no niggas dropping just hella albums back to back. Like after COVID hit, I think that's when everybody started really dropping hella albums. But like niggas didn't used to just be dropping hella albums. So like that was kind of like a big thing, like putting a whole tape together, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and actually just putting out a whole body of work. And shit, I did that, and I had like a couple other like labels trying to come sign me and shit for the album, and you know I wasn't really fucking with it. Like Akon Brother Booze tried to fly out, tried to sign me. I think 300 was trying to sign me. Some other like little labels, but a lot of them they was just like cause I'm not a stupid nigga, and I been getting money out the street, so it's like I'm not just finna go for anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not finna just sign my life away for a little bit of money. Like I could get out the streets. You know what I'm saying? Like for real. Like, and it's like niggas was offering a lot of 360 deals and all that type of shit, and I wasn't fucking with it. So I ended up signing a distribution deal with Empire and did it like that, you know, and just put it out with them. And that shit went crazy. I put out that intro. That shit went crazy. That's like another one of my biggest songs. That yeah, it's a bunch on there for real.
Yeah, the
I
yellow
feel
tape.
like, yellow tape. You know, intro, Kimbo. It's like I ain't gonna lie. I feel like every song be a hit. Cause I don't put. That was another thing with me too. I'm like more of a quality over quantity. I don't just. Like a lot of people put out a tape and it'd be like a bunch of just filler songs that's just like some little throwaways in there, and then they had like a couple of real hits on there. Every song that I make, I want it to feel like it's a real hit. Like I want to feel like every song is like, oh, this the one. You feel me? Every song gotta feel like that, or I ain't gonna put it out. That's why I got a lot of music I ain't even drop. I don't even drop shit. If I don't really like it. If I can't sit there and replay it myself, I don't wanna even drop it, cause I'm like, ain't nobody gonna replay this shit.
And then you ended up doing Rolling Loud there in the Bay that same year too, man. What was that experience like?
That shit was crazy. I still remember the day they DM'd me. They were like, yo, we just sent the offer to your email. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, my church is Rolling Loud. They just hit me. I'm like, oh shit. And I told my manager, I'm like, yo, check the email. I'm like, yeah, he just said he had it. Like, yep, I already got on it. I already responded back with him and all the shit. And I'm like, hell yeah, for sure. I'm about to go do that. That's like that's like a big milestone for a rapper. I feel like getting booked for Rolling Loud and like, and then a nigga just thinking like too, cause this was either like right when I put out the tape, right after I put out the tape, but I'm not thinking like, I done did a couple little shows here and there, but I'm not thinking how big this shit really was, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then like thinking like, damn, is people really gonna show up to my set or, cause everybody, Rolling Loud is a big ass festival.
Yeah, we went 3-4 stages.
Yeah, right? Juice WRLD, Tigers and shit performing and like, you know what I'm saying? All type of big ass artists like that. And I'm thinking like, damn, is people gonna pop out to my set? Like, and I go out there, I'm like, whoa. I don't even know how many people was out there. That shit was crazy. That dinner was one of the best, that was probably the best day of my life, for sure. That shit was fun as a bitch. I was there trying to crowd surf and all the shit. I feel like that's the part I enjoy the most about this rapping shit, like doing shows and really interacting with the fans, seeing the fans, you know what I'm saying? Like going crazy in the crowd and shit. That'd be the funnest part about this shit, for sure. I like that. And then I feel like that's why when COVID hit and they canceled all my shows, I kind of fell back. I'm like, damn, like what's really the point? I'm like, I can't even do no more. And shows is really where a nigga get the most money, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause yeah, right after Rolling Loud, I did my own little tour, got that out the way. That shit was lit, I ain't gonna lie. I was crowd surfing and shit and all the shit. And then COVID hit, canceled all my shows for like the whole rest of the year.
True. Yeah, because
like,
California was shut down. It wasn't like Atlanta where people
down.
was still coming out here. This shit was wide open, basically.
This shit was shut down. I'm like, man, damn, fuck it. I'm finna go hit the road. You know what I'm saying? Do what I do best. Like, that's just what and then motherfuckers be thinking like I just really like was rapping. Like I be dead serious. Like y'all gotta hear what I be saying this rap. Like this should be real life. Like what I say on this shit, I said the last song I dropped dinner after COVID like hit and all this shit, I dropped that Chose on Me with my nigga Hen and Pay J.E. We on that motherfucker going crazy, but you gotta really hear. I'm saying what I say, fuck rap. I be really on the road, nigga, and I really felt like that. I'm like, fuck rap, you feel me? I'm on the road with it, you feel me? I'm like, this shit ain't, like the streaming money, I feel like the streaming money is cool, but like, unless you getting like hundreds of millions and shit on a song like a little 5 million, 10, whatever, that shit ain't really moving the needle. Like that shit ain't gonna change a nigga life, you feel me? I'm like, shit.
Yeah, the way they pay out on streaming is just ridiculous, man. We're talking a fraction of a penny per
God,
stream.
like what the fuck? Like a million views ain't really no money. Like damn.
What, a couple thousand maybe?
That shit ain't nothing. And then motherfuckers see a nigga with all these songs with million, couple million on it. They thinking nigga on. Like, man, this ain't rap money. You feel me? Nigga got this out the streets. Like, you feel me?
You were on the BET show, the next big thing. What was that experience like? I know you wasn't on there too long though.
Yeah, that's crazy too. Cause that nigga Zaytoven just hit me too when I just got out here in Atlanta. He just hit me and I was like, hey bro, I'm like, you remember me off the show? I'm like, that's crazy. I ain't even seen that nigga since I did the show. He was one of the judges on the show. But like, yeah, they had just put me on the show. I feel like, you know, they always gotta put a nigga like me on the show just cause they know I wasn't gonna like fit with the show, but it was gonna be good content just cause I feel like I was too real for the show. I couldn't just do the fake Hollywood like, oh, bounce out and walk off the red carpet 10 times, you feel me? And then sit here and act like, you feel me, laugh or put on a smile. I'm like, I'm not finna be acting and shit. And then like, you know, I didn't really know what show it was finna be. I just was like, shit, I'm about to be on this TV show. I thought it was gonna be more like a reality show.
Yeah, because wasn't that the first season of the show too?
Yeah, it was I don't think they had another season. Hey, if they would've kept me on that motherfucker, I was just saying, I'm the only reason motherfuckers was watching that motherfucker though. Cause I was on there, but I was on there catting off. I really didn't care about the show, cause it's like, I don't even know what we was playing, like what we was competing for. Like if we wasn't winning no money, like I was already signed with Empire at the time, so it really
It sounded like you could really sign.
And then like a lot of the people that I was up there, I'm not trying to like, you feel me? Like, is it a couple niggas up there I fuck with for sure? Like Take Bang, my nigga Young Juvie. Yeah, there's a couple niggas I fuck with up there for sure. But like for the most part, niggas up there, they trying to like, you know, they really was like trying to get they like.
Trying to get their start, basically.
Yeah, like exactly. And I'm already got songs with millions of views and shit. And I'm feeling like, man, what the fuck? I'm just on here just so I can get on TV. I'm on BT, man. Let me pop my shit on here. You know what I'm saying? They talking about some get up and rehearse. We getting up at 6 in the morning. I'm tired. I'm in there asleep. Smoking. I done snuck off to the cannabis club and got some weed. I'm smoking weed out the side of the hotel stairs and shit, cause they had us in lockdown like for like 2 weeks when we filming. We couldn't even couldn't leave, couldn't talk to nobody or nothing. We had to stay locked in our room and have them bring us food up to the room and shit. I'm sneaking out the room, go smoke a blunt right quick, like. But yeah, I'm like, they wanted a nigga to go up there and Dame Dash talking about something. You better act like your life depends on this shit and this and that. And I'm like, man, what? Like, I like
all this just to probably win a 360 deal anyway. Some shit you don't even want.
Check this out. I am a pimp, man. I does the pimping. I don't get pimped on. You hear me? That's why these labels can't pimp on a nigga like me, man. Like, you feel me? That's why I ain't going for that. They want a nigga to go up there and go all out. Like, get on, they motherfuckers up there getting on their knees and jumping out there, doing back, you know what I'm saying? Trying to, acting like they auditioning. I didn't even know I was auditioning. I'm just here. Fuck it. I'm just here, man. Hey, y'all can hear my shit, man, like, or whatever it is, but I ain't about to be doing the extra theatrics, you know what I'm saying? I'm not finna get out of my character for no TV.
Exactly.
I'm still gonna be who I am. Oh God, like, I'm not about to change for them.
No, I feel that, man. You end up losing your IG page. Was it last year or the year before?
Man, they done took my Instagram about 3-4 times.
Same here, man.
This last time, it was just over with. Like, the first couple times, I had Empire get it back for me. And then, I was like the first 3 times. And then this last time, well, it was like 2024, they took my shit. It was just over with. I couldn't even get it back. They said my shit was permanently deleted. It didn't say suspended or nothing. Like,
oh, shit.
And then, you know what's so crazy? It's like, damn, it wasn't even off of me posting nothing though. They just deleted my Instagram off of my name. That's been my name on there for hella long, cause I had the Taliban Tobi with the 40 in the bio.
Oh, for real? That was the reason they took you down?
And they said supporting terrorist organizations. Like, somebody had to be reporting my shit. And then just, I don't know if it's cause my name, it had the pimp in it too. And then somebody just like kept reporting my shit. People just kept reporting my shit, like, and then they just took my shit. I'm like, damn. So like my Instagram was gone for like a year. 2024, last year, I don't even think I dropped nothing. I just was kind of like trying to get my Instagram back the whole time, but once I realized like, damn, I can't get it back, I think like December, I just made a new page and I was like, fuck it, I'm finna just turn it up on this new page. I done got my shit from like 3,000 to like 15,000 like a couple months, you feel me? I'm like, I'm trying to get it back cracking. It ain't nothing like, my shit was 100,000 verified. And that's the Instagram I done had since Instagram came out, since motherfuckers was posting pictures of their food and of the view and shit. Like, I'm like, I got so much shit on that Instagram, like, that shit crazy. They just took a nigga whole, like, that's like your whole business as a rapper.
Exactly, yeah.
And they gonna take it just cause of my name. They could've told me like, just change your name.
Like, suspend me, let me know to change this shit, you know?
And it's like, all right, I understand if I just made it like that. That's really been my name though since the Instagram dinner came out. Y'all changed y'all rules, and then it was like, it'd be the little agree to terms and conditions.
Like no one's reading that shit.
Yeah, they want a nigga read 20 pages. You selling your soul to that motherfucker. Like, what? You don't even know what you signing up for. That shit crazy.
So, new project, we'll get back to that now, man. Tobi Montana. So is this all like brand new songs you had just recorded these last few months, or some shit you had been sitting on for a while?
I ain't gonna lie. That's why, like, this really damn near like my first album. my first, that's why I say this like my debut album, and it's all independent. Like, I really like, I made all of these songs brand new. Like, I really had a whole theme for the tape, and I really just like put each song together. I made an intro to the tape, an outro. I used the Godfather little sample, and put like clips from the movie, and like I really just went to the Bay, cause you know the homie, he got a studio. I just dropped a little bit on the rent for the month, and just like I'm finna just be in here all month, like, you feel me? And I just downloaded all the stuff on my laptop and figured out how to record myself, and I was just in there locked in for like 3 weeks straight. I just didn't even leave the studio. Only time I left, go shower, change clothes, come back, and then I'm in there sleep, waking up in there, recording, going to sleep, recording, you feel me? Like, locked in the studio for real, like for 2-3 weeks straight, like, and just recording myself, you feel me? Like, just me and the homies in there, like, I'm recording the homies, I'm recording myself. I made probably like 50 songs, like, but I just was making songs for the tape. I make probably like one song for the tape and then make a couple songs with the homies, you know what I'm saying? Like, and really, I feel like that's a lot of shit, like, that's how a lot of my shit went up too. Like, I ain't never just did hella features with niggas. Most of my songs were with my homies, you feel me? Like, and it ain't just no big ass rappers and shit, but we going up, and I'm taking my niggas with me, you feel me? And niggas doing millions though, like, you feel me? Just with the homies, like, you know what I'm saying? And like, that's why a nigga bringing that sound back too, cause like my nigga Apollo used to be producing all my shit too. Like, that nigga had moved out to the A, and he was out here for a minute. He just came back to the Bay, so we just been out there working and shit, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, that shit, bringing that same like original sound back. And I feel like, yeah, it made it more fun to me now, being able to record myself, like, and just really kind of do this shit on my own, like, and I could take my time. I ain't feeling like I'm rushed. Once this shit start feeling like a job, it's like, kind of take the fun out of it, you know what I'm saying? Like, being able to record myself, it brought me back to that, like, oh, just recording in the garage with the homies, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It feel like the same type of shit.
Yeah, you got a few songs on there going up, man. Talk about that movie, man. I see fans really eating this shit up.
Yeah, that shit, they fucking with that, cause that's kind of like my old like sound that I used to be doing. Like, it ain't, it's like new. It's like I done made it a little bit newer, like, you feel me? But it's like just even the fact of me just like going and I doing like a melody on the hook and then coming in rapping, you know what I'm saying? That's the type of shit that my fans fuck with from me, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the type of shit that even blew my shit up in the first place. Like the Boss Up, you know, the song Boss Up, that shit got like, that's like my most viewed video on YouTube, one of that shit. But that's like that type of shit though, just like rapping on the verse and doing the hooks, so you bringing both the melodies and the hooks, you know what I'm saying? The catchy shit like that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, they fucking with that for sure. That's one of my favorite songs off the tape. I did that. I shot that video in New York. That might be my hardest video I shot. I ain't gonna lie, that bitch so clean. That shit a real movie.
You plan to shoot a video for the intro song? That's one of my favorite ones on there.
Yeah, the intro. I got a crazy whole video planned out for that one. I gotta go to Miami. I gotta get like a tux. I can't say everything, but I'm gonna do some real Tony Montana shit. Like, you feel me? I'm gonna have to, you know what I'm saying? Get the little like the Godfather little mansion or some shit. Get like, you know what I'm saying? Like some real shit. Like, I'm gonna have some real Tony Montana shit. I might have like a little movie scene in that motherfucker where you talking about say hello to my little friend. You know what I'm saying? Oh God, letting chop off. Yeah, I might do that for sure. Something like that, like Miami or something for sure. Go to Versace Mansion or something. You feel me? Get a suit. You know what I'm saying? Cigar. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have the gold chains, open suit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, for sure. Some shit like that.
Nah, that'd be hard to go big on that shit, man.
That's how I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna start, you know, like really, I'm gonna like do like probably a real video treatment on that one. And it's like, I already know how to do all this shit now because I done did it all with Empire. And now I'm not even in an exclusive deal. I just put this shit out on DistroKid myself. This all 100% independent. It's coming from me, you feel me? Like, and I'm just like, shit. Now I already know what to do. And now if I'm doing all this shit myself, I could really just do the same shit and just do this shit all like, you feel me? Just off the strength of me, you know what I'm saying? And it's gonna really pay off more later, for sure.
Yeah, just like take what you learned already from working with them and just apply it to yourself, man.
Yeah, for sure. Cause I could still drop with them right now, but I'm not like I could drop with them, or I could drop on distro. I could drop my own shit too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I fuck with Empire, cause you know what I'm saying. Other labels, they had to have a nigga like to where you can't drop.
Yeah, you can't do shit.
Yeah, you can't do shit on your own. Like,
You might be able to drop on SoundCloud. That's about
yeah,
it. You
oh
know?
God,
You
but
won't
like,
be able to monetize
they
shit.
let a nigga rock out though, for sure. That's why I fuck with it.
Would you do a deluxe, or are you just on to the next project?
Oh yeah. Hey, the Deluxe gonna be crazy too,
Okay.
right? I ain't even said nothing about the Deluxe yet. I'm waiting. I'm about to get another cover made for the Deluxe, or probably just add some shit to the other to the first cover. But yeah, the Deluxe. Cause all right, so the album got 16 songs. I don't got no features on the album. Well, matter of fact, I got one feature, my nigga J.E. You feel me? Paid J.E. on the album, but I don't got really too much, no features on the main album, right? It's just me, the fans, so the fans could just hear me, you know what I'm saying? And then on the Deluxe, I'm about to already got remixes on the songs, and I got features, new songs I'm gonna add on there. So I'm gonna put like 21 songs on the Deluxe. I'm gonna drop that probably like 2 weeks. Drop that like 2 weeks, you know what I'm saying? Just follow up. I'm trying to just flood their ass this year. They done fucked up letting me see how to record myself. This shit too easy. I could just sit in the house all day and just record myself now, like make 100 songs, and I'ma just be flooding their ass. I'm just doing this shit because it's fun now, like, you feel me? So I don't give a fuck, and it's like kind of like I build this shit back up from the ground up, like, you feel me? Like, I done did this shit before, like, nigga, do this shit again, like, especially, you know, that shit is kind of motivation now, like, nigga, they deleted my page, I'm just gonna have to, you know, just build this shit back up. I ain't got shit to lose, you know what I'm saying?
Not real shit.
Just put this shit out, flood they ass.
Yeah, because your fans always gonna find you, man.
Yeah, they gonna find it, nigga, you feel me? That's all it is, it's just, and then it's like just about marketing. This shit done became like a marketing game, so you gotta just put yourself in their faces, you know what I'm saying? So like, the motherfuckers that remember you gonna see you, and the new fans gonna come too, like, but that be the thing too, it be like, motherfuckers be acting like they too cool to be a fan of a nigga music no more. Like, yeah, everybody's a rapper now too. Everybody got their own Instagram influencer shit going on to where they think they too cool to be a fan. If I'm a fan of a nigga music, I'm gonna be like, yeah, I'm a fan of your shit, bro. Like, I fuck with your shit, like, on some real nigga shit. Like, niggas be thinking that's dick riding to be like, you fuck with a nigga shit. Like, you feel me? Niggas be scared to say they fuck with a nigga shit. And then a nigga might see a nigga and just get to staring, but they like want to say they fuck with a nigga, but nigga don't know. Nigga down there cussing, like, nigga, what you on? Like, you feel me? Like, but it be like, nigga gotta know, like, bro, that shit all love though. Like, you feel me? Like, I ain't gonna lie, if nigga, but all the real fans and shit, like the supporters for sure, they gonna find their way. They gonna see a nigga shit. As long as the nigga just put this shit out there, just keep dropping, just keep this shit in their face. Cause that was one of my main things. I just never was consistent. Pimpin Since The Playground, that was like really my only tape I dropped, and then I started dropping like a couple like little mixtapes and EPs like probably like a year or two ago. You feel me? But like, I really ain't been dropping like that. I just be doing my own thing, you know, I be dealing with life, you know what I'm saying? And then I look up and it done been a year since I done dropped something. Or
Be like, oh shit, I need to get back on this
like,
shit.
damn, I ain't even been paying attention. Like, sorry, I was trapping, I forgot to keep rapping. That's what I be really, that shit is real, that shit is a real, yeah, like, that shit is real life.
Yeah. So go ahead and plug the new IG so everyone knows where to tap back in if they haven't refollowed you yet, man.
Oh yeah, the new Instagram, Pimp Tobi 16. Yeah, I just had to make the new Instagram, you know, fuck it, we going up on there, Pimp Tobi 16, and shit, that's really what it's gonna be on everywhere. I think that's on my TikTok. I had to make a TikTok too, cause my little Geeked Up challenge, that's like my little video that first went viral on the net, like, just of me freestyling in the car. And that'd be crazy, cause motherfuckers be seeing that shit, and they don't even be knowing, like, that's me. They be like, that was you? Like, oh, like, I seen that shit. I used to be making videos to that shit. This is like before TikTok. This is like Dub Smash and Musically, like, you feel me? Like, that shit was like viral, like everybody rapping. I'm with Tisha in the truck. She finna let me fuck. You feel me? That little shit, like, that shit just went viral. And it keep going viral, like, every year, like, every year or two, like, somebody else will post it on TikTok or something, it'll get like 1 million views, something, motherfucker get to tagging me and posting me and shit. And I'm like, that shit be crazy. That shit, and it'd be like motherfuckers just be seeing it for the first time, and it'd be acting like it's just brand new. But yeah, that shit went viral on TikTok. I had to post it on my shit. That shit went viral on my TikTok, on somebody else posted that shit. I just, yeah, for sure. I'm trying to get on all the little social medias and shit and try to start doing this shit. That's how I used to start. That's how I used to be able to do this shit. I used to just be sitting in class. You know, my class used to be an hour and a half. I used to just be sitting in there on Instagram just bored all day. Now I be running around doing so much shit. I be forgetting to be on my phone.
Forget to post the shit.
I need to hire somebody to run my Instagram for me. Just keep posting shit every day. But yeah, Pimp Tobi 16. You know, the YouTube for sure is Pimp Tobi. It's just everywhere, everything else still Pimp Tobi. Just on Instagram, Pimp Tobi 16.
All right, bad, bro. You got any shout outs you want to give before we wrap it up here, bro?
Yeah, man. Shout out everybody fucking with me. You know what I'm saying? Shout out all my supporters, man. Shout out all my niggas. Feel me? Yeah, my niggas locked up. You know what I'm saying? Shout out my niggas who's really doing this shit with me, who been doing this shit with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas already know, like, and shout out to the real niggas though that give a nigga they flowers though too. Like, you feel me? I be like it be like fans or like even certain niggas like rappers or certain niggas who see a nigga they give a nigga they flowers. Like, yeah, nah, for sure. Nigga know the truth. Like, I ain't gonna lie, like, nigga been doing this shit since like a young nigga, and a lot of niggas really looked up to a nigga for sure. And a lot of niggas won't admit that shit, like, or really like just be like give a nigga that flower, but a lot of niggas for sure. Like, nigga done started a lot of shit, like waves of this shit for sure. But yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Shout out everybody. Shout out my haters too. Yeah, and shout out my family though. Shout out everybody. Yeah, nah. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. It's a lot of people. I can't even just name everybody. But yeah, nah, shout out. Nigga got the album coming, Deluxe coming next, you know what I'm saying? I'm about to be flooding. I'm trying to drop a tape every month this year. On some Gucci Mane shit. I'm gonna start just dropping mixtape after mixtape on their ass. So stay tuned, man. Pimp Tobi 16. I'm gonna be dropping videos every week, albums every month. I got new features on the way. I got features with a bunch of niggas on the way. I'm networking, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm kind of getting out of my shell, doing songs with other niggas and shit like that. And you know what I'm saying? We just gonna do it like that, man. Sure. Stay tuned for this shit, man. 2025, I'm coming for this shit, and I'm coming for this shit, and I'm taking this shit over though. Pimp Tobi, man. Tobi Montana out now, all platforms. You know what I'm saying? Go check it out, man. YouTube, Spotify, iTunes, we everywhere with it, man. We finna go global with this shit. What they say in Tony Montana, the world is yours, nigga. I'm feeling like I'm Tony.
Ever get the drop on me? Tobi Montana, why you think I got this chop on me? 4 pockets full, bitch, I walk around with knots on me. If you love me like you say, set a